Hello, you amazing, beautiful souls. Thank you for being here. Today, I'm coming to you to channel an answer to Elena, who wrote to ask about finding money for a place to live, whether the place she's at is the right place, and what is the next step for her in her spiritual work. So if you don't know me, hi, I'm Debbra Lupien. I'm a spiritual teacher. I am an international best-selling author, and I'm the voice of the Akashic Records, and that's why I'm here today. So I will be asking Elena's guides to share an answer. So give me just a moment. I'm going to check in with Elena's guides and see what they have to say. Okay, so for you, Elena, what I got to begin with, focusing on your first question about whether you're where you need to be. So at first I got all this fuzziness and like fog, and then it cleared away. And it was like a big door opened. And it was like not just a door, right? It was like Mother Nature's door. It was like, bing, it opened up wide and beautiful, and the sun was shining, the flowers were blooming, the birds were singing. So are you in the right place? Heck yeah. Mother Nature just welcomed you and rolled out the green carpet. Come on in, sweetheart. Been waiting on you. So yeah, you're definitely in the right place. Okay, so income to live there, right? That's the next big thing. So let's just get some real clarity on what you might do, what next steps you might take to get that income so that you can create your new life there and begin doing the work that you're called to do. So what can you tell us for Elena about income? I see you shoveling, Elena. It's like you're shoveling a lot of crap that's been building up around you. And all of that buildup has been like cloudy glasses. So you couldn't see clearly the opportunities that were there waiting for you. But now that you've made up your mind to commit to this path, because it took you a while to get there, there was a lot of uncertainty, there was a lot of back and forth and resistance about even showing up. Now that you've shown up, now that you've made the commitment, now you're in there doing the grunt work to clear away all that residue. So clearing, that word keeps coming up. That means you need to do some clearing, energetic clearing. I know you know how to do that. So even though it may feel like you've already done it, they're saying no. You got some hefty shoveling to do. Shovel all that out of there, clear it out, put down new bedding for whatever four-legged friends are going to move in there. I don't know why I'm getting this stable reference, Elena. I have no idea, but maybe you'll know what that means. So it's like you're clearing the muck, right? You're shoveling the muck and making space, and then you're going to put down the new bedding. Okay, so that's what this is. This is you creating your new roots, your new space. And it's just a metaphor that it's a stable, because of course you're going to find that beautiful home, and you're going to clear away all the residue from whoever was there before. And then you're going to lay down your bedding, your life, yourself. You're going to move in and energetically make it your own. Yeah, and I feel like with that, there's an expansiveness in my heart chakra. It's opening up. I can breathe deeper. Yeah, so that's a big yes on that. That's coming. And it's like, no, it's not going to be tomorrow, Elena. You know it doesn't happen quite that fast. Oh, it can, but there's some stuff you got to clear before it's going to just snap your fingers and be there. So, but it's coming. You're on the right track. Keep going. Don't get discouraged. Don't look back. They're saying, Elena, remember the story of Lot and his wife. You don't want to become a pillar of salt. Stop looking back. Keep looking forward. Keep moving forward. Keep taking action. Don't get stuck spinning your wheels. All right, so now you've moved out of the space of, oh, and now you're not shoveling muck anymore. Now you are standing in front of this huge picture window, and you're throwing the windows wide. The breeze is coming in, the sunlight, the fresh, beautiful fragrance of nature, and the wind is blowing your hair, and you've got a beautiful ethereal smile on your face because you are so at peace. You have found your place. You finally feel at home, loved and accepted. You feel like you belong. And you're just there soaking it up, your arms spread wide. It's just washing over you, and it is so beautiful. So soak that in for a while. Let that really absorb into your being so you believe it. Stop questioning it, because it's there. It was always there, Elena. Like Dorothy and her ruby slippers. You just had to click your heels together to go home. Trust and believe and see it, because it was always there for you. And now you're ready. That's the beautiful thing. Now you're ready to step into it. And you're being welcomed. I mean, my gosh, what more can you ask than Mother Nature, God, and whoever else to throw open the doors of the universe to you and roll out that green carpet and say, come on in, baby. Yeah. Okay, so the next big part of your question, this is the next big hurdle, and I feel it like the lump in your throat. I'm feeling, oh, you're choking. Oh my gosh, Elena. Okay, so how can you be the voice if you're choking? Your throat chakra is blocked. Let's see what this is about. Oh, wow. Oh, that's powerful. Oh, man. Okay, I need a drink. Just a sec. Wow. Elena, this is karmic. Give me a minute. We're going to see what this is about. Yeah. No wonder you didn't know what to do about using your voice and sharing the message, because it's just, oh, jam-packed. It's a wonder you could swallow or breathe. It's so jam-packed. So much tension, so much fear. It's all compacted. It's layers upon layers upon layers that's just jammed in. Okay, so, all right, let's see what this is about. What's the karma behind this fear and this block? Because, oh, wow. Okay, I'm seeing you swimming in like this beautiful lagoon, and it's a tropical environment. You're not a snake, but the way you're moving through the water, you are a human, but you're moving through the water with such ease, you bring snake energy. Wow. Okay, you're going to have to tell me what that means for you, because that's bam between the eyes. That's powerful. So you were bringing snake energy to these people. You were swimming up to the shore, and they were standing there with their eyes big in amazement at what you were bringing, and they weren't ready for it, Elena. It scared them. It scared them so badly that they picked up these shovels and they came and they beat you over the head. They beat you and they beat you until you were bloody and you were dead in the water. Wow. You didn't even get a chance to open your mouth and tell them what you had to share, right? They stopped you before you could even do that. So that's one story. I know there's more. There's got to be more than that, because it's layers upon layers, right? Okay. A little clearing there, yeah. So that was one lifetime where you were tortured and killed for just trying to open your mouth, because you brought too much power. They just weren't ready for it. And here's the thing, though, because you might think, well, gee, does that mean that I need to dial my power back and just not overwhelm people with my power? And no, no, no. I'm getting a big ding-dong ringing bell. No, no, no. That's not the answer. Never dialing back your powers and your gifts that you bring to the world because it's needed. It's just a matter of finding the place where it is needed. You were in the wrong place before, right? So yeah, now I'm feeling warm all over. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been wrapped in this beautiful, divine, luxurious blanket that's just warming me and reassuring me and saying, yeah, now you're in the right place. Now it's safe to use your voice and share that message. And people will stand with open arms inviting you in, saying, oh yes, please, please, Elena, we've been waiting for you. Where have you been? We've been waiting for you. Please come. We need this so desperately. So your tribe is waiting for you there, Elena. Go. Let's just see if there's anything else karmically that wants to come in relation to the suppression. That may have been enough. You know, sometimes it's like dominoes. You get that one story and it just topples the dominoes and it clears the whole thing at once. Let's just ask if there's anything else that you need. I'm still feeling a little choking, so yeah. Whew. Okay. Sorry about the dogs barking. what is this other story? What is waiting to come? I'm seeing, I don't know if it's an alligator or a crocodile, but it's another water creature, which is, there's water, a repetition of water here. So it's another water creature. Oh, and it's you. And again, you were wearing like a skin. Crocodile. I'm getting crocodile. So maybe it was Australia. Maybe you were like Crocodile Dundee. You were wearing like this crocodile skin and head on top of you. And so you were swimming. And you stop and you stand up, and so there you are in this, it looks really funny. The crocodile head is there and the snout's pointed up, and there you are standing in the water with water dripping off of you. And you're wearing that light blue dress that I've seen you in a few times. That's funny. I don't know what that's about. Light blue. Throat chakra. Light blue. Maybe there's a connection, right? Okay, another reference to that. Huge power packed. So what is it? So there you're standing, you're looking around, there's nobody there. Coast is clear. You can come ashore. And so you go ashore and you've got a little camp there by the water, and you take off your crocodile suit and you pack all your stuff up and you get in your Jeep and you start driving inland. So there you are, you're driving inland and you're searching. You are searching for the perfect place to set up your next camp, right? Because it feels like you're a traveler. You're traveling from place to place, and you're seeking that perfect place to lay down roots. But you never lay your roots down very deep. You always have this feeling of needing to be ready to depart at a moment's notice, and know that that's also karmic. That's from past stories where you always had to be on the run, going from town. And now I'm seeing you as a gypsy. So at one point you were a gypsy, and it was the same thing. You were being hunted, and you had this big desire to serve people. But every time you'd get to some place and put down roots, short, shallow ones, right? But you'd put down some roots and you'd start working and sharing your gifts with people out of love and just a feeling of wanting to serve. You would only be there a short time before the people who were weak and afraid would come and drive you away, because, hey, when you came and you brought your message to the masses, they stopped listening to the people who were in control. And those people didn't like that. They wanted to stay in control. So therefore, you were the invader, and you were taking away their power, and they didn't like that. And so they would drive you away. And sometimes they killed you, and sometimes they just drove you away, but it was not a real fun way to live. And yet you had this burning desire to keep doing it. And so you kept doing it over and over. So what happened is you created that broken record. You repeated that pattern over and over, because in that strong place of desire to serve, you couldn't see that you needed to change things up. You had to do it differently. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect a different result. You know that now, of course. So that's a big overriding message for you. Here you are delivering what you want to share. You're allowing divine to channel through you. You're serving from your heart. If it's not working, Elena, take a step back and assess. What do you need to change? What do you need to shift, to tweak? It's not huge, just a little tweak to do it differently so that it will be accepted. Because there are those who want what you have to offer. It's just a matter of sidestepping those who would come in and upset your apple cart and kick you out of town and, make life miserable. Don't let them defeat you. Their numbers have dwindled. The numbers who need your message have grown. So allow them to support you and lift you up. Allow them to help make a way. And I see a crowd of people now coming. There's this big mass of people. And there you are, Princess Elena, in all your glory as the high priestess. And you're walking forward. And as you walk forward, the people are parting to make room for you and to welcome you into your new domain from which you will serve, your new home base. And that feels like your heart center where you have arrived now. Okay, so I can breathe better now, the clearing. Yeah, I can swallow more freely. So that feels like a complete message for the moment, Elena. So you let me know, does that make sense? Is that helpful? Yeah, much clearer. Yeah, and so you do your own energy work too. You want to do that just to make sure it's cleared. But yeah, that's what they had to share with you today. So many blessings and much love to you. And let me know. Bye for now.